working with fantastic people is a great way of growing a business. But you know what? Something that I've really been thinking about, and something that I don't know if people know what WAP is. It's Iman's newest investment, and it's like a digital products platform. Something that they're doing that I personally think is fantastic in order for them to grow is they're integrating their business and growing their business with entrepreneurs instead of going for Harvard graduates and going for people with Ivy League like degrees and stuff. Because I believe that people with an entrepreneurial mind aren't necessarily so wired into needing instructions. Don't get me wrong. I personally believe that people that have Ivy League documents and are like that smart are fantastic and are absolute killers whenever it comes to execution. But they need a lot of, I guess I could say they need instructions. I think at least. Of course, I'm not a fucking Ivy League graduate myself, so I can't say. But it was something that I am. I guess I don't like calling myself an entrepreneur because it's been stained by a bunch of retards. But I'm a business owner, and something that by talking to a lot of business owners that are worth a lot of money, and me myself like growing in all aspects of the business, and just growing as a person, I've noticed that entrepreneurs don't need instructions and things are born out of them. Something that's really been proving itself to me time and time again with this is that right now what I do, and I guess me and the team with Josh, and if you don't know who Josh is, he's my mentor, and we help large businesses with their content, like Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Ken McElroy, a billionaire in real estate, Jeff Snyder, founder of Eurodollar University. As Josh is growing the business and taking on, like me and Jan, another friend of mine, something that I personally think be extremely beneficial is that he's not going to need people. He's not going to need to give instructions, and he's not going to need to micromanage people so much. By having entrepreneurs and people want to grow the business, they're going to come up with brand new ideas, and of course, I guess running it through him since he's the founder, and I guess like the CEO. But having those people come up with like brand new fresh ideas, like having a different perspective on the business and seeing as to how they can grow it. I do understand how it can be, I guess, counteractive, and it can be harmful in a way. It can potentially cause, I guess, like hierarchies in the business and could potentially cause problems, mainly political perhaps. But for the most part, if you actually want to grow the business, I believe that having people that think and having different perspectives and having multiple entrepreneurs working on the business and different aspects of the business is the best way to go about it. Because entrepreneurs are known to be problem solvers and business owners are known to be problem solvers. And whenever you have multiple problem solvers within the business, it just kind of speeds up the entire process on actually growing it. Again, this is things that I have seen and I've personally tend to notice is that whenever you have multiple entrepreneurs working on something, it just execution levels 10x. You don't need to be micromanaging. Like for example, I don't need Josh to be on my ass about working on the onboarding systems per se. I'll just go out of my way and I'll do it. And whenever I do them, you're compensated for it. That's exactly how entrepreneurship and capitalism works. Whenever there's a problem in society, it's up to you to come up with a solution for it. And if the solution is good, people will pay you for it and compensate you for it. And sometimes that thing can spiral out of control and you can become extreme, like a multi-billionaire. But at the end of the day, if you're solving a huge problem that a lot of people have, people are going to compensate you for it. And the thing about businesses is that there's always problems within a business, and what's the best way to go about solving those problems? By having an entrepreneur who's a natural born problem solver to solve the problems. I don't know, that's kind of what I think about this entire thing. I just be stupid. I kind of am stupid in a lot of ways, but that's the name of the game. It's just who can be less dumb and make the most money. But yeah, follow my main channel. Link's gonna be in the bio. Peace.